medal games presented here at Canadore. We start off with the bronze medal game. It's going to be Durham versus St. Clair, and then the gold medal game, Fanshawe versus Humber. Both matchups very exciting. Let's start with this matchup that we're just about to see, the bronze medal game. What do you think is going to come out of this matchup here?
I think it's going to be a very, very tightly contested match. We got two really good programs, two really good teams. St. Clair coming off a really gut-wrenching loss to Fanshawe. Durham was never really able to get going in their semifinal. Humber applied a lot of service pressure, and it really took them out of system really early. So I'll be looking for them to bounce back with a better passing performance off the first touch. And for St. Clair, you really got to bounce back because that was gut-wrenching in that third set to have that stolen away from you from Fanshawe. You got to get back to what you do best, take care of the ball, play some defense at the net. And this bronze medal game will be very exciting. It's a lot of fun.
So now we're going to talk about some of the key players we're going to have to look out for in today's game. We're going to have to talk about a couple star players here for both teams. Let's start off with St. Clair. It starts with Chantal Devlocht, an outside hitter. She has a lot of power behind that arm, and she showed it yesterday, got a couple points for her team.
Absolutely.
Actually got 13, led the team in that stat. They have two very good outside hitters. That's the second player there, Shalina Horst. She got 12 points yesterday, had an all-around great performance. And St. Clair, we're going to have to look out for the veteran libero, Julie-Anne Meiling. She is in her 5th year. It should be her it's going to be
her last game here. I expect a big performance from her. She played really well. She did in that semifinal. She dug a crazy amount of balls. She serve received really well. I think just going off of brain summary, she would have passed about over a 2. And that's why basically all you can ask for your libero is just be really active, get those random balls up that you probably shouldn't, and you go from there. And yeah, she did really well.
Now for Durham, we're going to start with yesterday's player of the game, Althea Bonchef. Really an all-around great performance by her. Got a lot of points for her team, especially in that third set. Even though they lost, she really kept her team in it, and she led the team in points with 9 yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't her best statistical swinging performance, but that was because Humber was so active defensively, and they were all out of system balls. So anytime she did get an in-system ball in transition, like a nice perfect pass, and she had a solo block, she did put it away, or put her team in a position to be better by making Humber send over a free ball. So I expect more of the same today from Athena. She's going to be swinging hard.
Second player, Jessica Johansen. Maybe not her strongest performance yesterday. She's a first-team All-Star for this team. 4 points yesterday, but I think we're going to see a much better performance from her today. As you mentioned, Humber just played some great defense.
Right, and again, she was, Johansen was, again, it's all out of system for those left sides. It was incredibly tough to score on the Humber as double blocks were there every single time out of system. So I expect better from her today as well, to settle into a nice bronze medal match here. They've been here before, so.
And third player to look out for, Alison Terwilliger. Had a great performance as well. Second in the team for points yesterday with 7. She's a 4-year veteran, a lot of experience. So she was there last year when they won the bronze medal. She can definitely give a few wise words to her teammates. She's been in this situation before. As
you guys missed an absolute bomb in warm-up. Sorry about that. Yeah, she played incredibly well. Lefty on the right side, hard swinger, scoring out of system for Durham. Was really good. So whenever she's in system though, and she gets a one-on-one, she loves to attack that line, and it's a lot of fun to watch. She's got a really heavy arm swing on the left side.
Prior to the game, I had the chance to talk with the coach of Durham, Tony Clark, Coach of the Year in the East Division. Let's see what he had to say before this. Yesterday against Humber, but your team still has a chance to win the bronze medal for a 2nd year in a row. So what's the mindset going into this game? How does your team bounce back?
We had a good talk last night just to kind of regroup and stuff like that. We got to give credit where credit's due. Humber played well. They earned that win. So if they play like that, they could do some damage again against Fanshawe. But it's just to regroup and settle down and play our game today.
We've been talking a lot about your star players throughout the tournament. Are there any players you feel should get mentioned, some unsung heroes on your team that don't get enough credit for what they're doing?
Well, we have a well-balanced offense and team, right? Like we have, some good pin hitters. We have some good middles, and people come off the bench, right? So it's, it's a whole gamut of the whole crew, right? And that's what a good team's all about, right? Like you can put anybody from the bench on to go and play, and at any given moment while these girls can come in and play. So I think you guys are hitting the nail on the head with a lot of players that you've been mentioning. But again, I think you'll see a different Jess Johansen today, as she really wants it. And I think you'll see Carlina Domingo showing up today to start off and see how she runs her offense.
Now, you were in this position last year. What's going to be the pregame speech for your girls before this game?
Well, I told them, I said, just leave it all in the court, right? It's our last game of the year, right? So, got to go for it, right? Like, we're done after this, so don't leave here saying shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Coach, and best of luck today. Hopefully it ends with a bronze medal for you guys.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Tony Clark, very nice guy. Always awesome to have a chat with him. And he's been in this situation before. He knows how to prepare his team for this bronze medal game.
Absolutely, you can see obviously it's a little discouraging to lose, like a lot discouraging, sorry, to lose that semifinal, to get a chance at gold. But this bronze medal is a massive accomplishment. You go down in the record books when you win the bronze. So this is going to be a really gut check turn. They did this last year, right? They won the bronze medal game after losing that semifinal. So this is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
So now we're going to talk about what these two teams need to do to win this game. Throw it to our volleyball expert here, Charlie Hancock. What are your keys to the game?
All right, so the keys to the game, absolutely. St. Clair needs to spread the ball, and it means they need to run their middles in transition a little more against Durham here. They weren't able to do that in the semifinal game. Again, they got taken a little bit out of system by Fanshawe. It's tough to run transition offense against Albert when she hits the ball so hard, and you can only dig it just up in the air. You can't really run your middles off it, so when she's swinging on 40 balls or whatever she did, it's incredibly tough to spread the ball around. And that's the second part, is score out of system. So Horst and DeVluck, if you look back in the tape, there's a couple times when it's impossible to say it every time, but you got to chew on it. Like, you get a high ball, you got to put the other team in that transition as well, so they get a high ball out of it. Now you get to really defend on that ball. So it's going to be interesting to watch for St. Clair. Taking care of the first ball will be very important as well. If they're in system, they're very, very dangerous.
As for Durham, their keys to the game, what do the Lords need to do to repeat as bronze medal champions?
Yeah, so Durham got taken right out of system, so they're going to have to take care of their serve receive right away. Humber did serve incredibly tough. Megan Hunt, we talked about it at the end of the game. Yep. She served about a 1, which means that Durham only had one option to go to, right? It was just high balls everywhere. And they got to play with more energy. So I really found that in that third set, they found the groove a little bit. The bench was into it. Everybody was into it, celebrating every point, high energy volleyball. If they play like that today, this is going to be an incredible match against St. Clair.
And one thing about Durham yesterday, they were really good when it came to starting sets. They were able to take early leads in all 3 of those sets, but Humber was just able to match that intensity and go on bigger runs.
Right,
so,
and it's that second rotation through that you really got to keep that energy. That's where your energy gets really tested. You got to keep that energy high. You got to keep it consistent all the way through. You got to go through runs, peaks, valleys. They're going to happen. St. Clair's going to go on a 3-4 point run. You're going to go on a 3-4 point run. It's who's going to be able to sustain that for longer.
Yep. both very excellent teams. Durham, I feel they didn't apply enough service pressure as well against Humber yesterday. That's something to look out for today.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. I don't think they did as much. They were a little tentative, right? They made a couple errors, which caused them to pull back a little bit. That was their calling and their calling card in the first, their entire season. Sorry, you got to serve tough. You got to get this team out of system.
And you got to give your team a chance to get a point every time. Giving away points, we saw it. It hurt a lot of teams in this tournament where they just shot themselves in the foot with those mistakes.
Right, and it's those service errors after those big runs as well. So you can't kill your own runs. When you're on a 2-3 point run, that's when you go for a little safer serve, and you let your defense with a bunch of energy defend behind it. But Megan, I was gonna say that Megan Hunt didn't do that. She served tough all the way through. It was very impressive to watch.
So our matchup should be underway in a couple moments. For now, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back with the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the singing of our national anthem?
This is it, the last game of the season for both of these teams. And one of these teams is going to end this game with a bronze medal around their neck.
It's a huge accomplishment to just be in this game. Both of them are obviously coming off tough losses. A little demoralizing. It's going to be really interesting to see who comes out with the most energy and who really cares about this bronze medal, because you should. You're in history in the OCAA if you win this bronze.
It's always a good bragging, right? You know, third in Ontario.
That's a big deal.
For women's college volleyball. It's a big deal, and there's a lot of teams in this league that would love to have a bronze medal around their neck.
Wearing number 2, Tiana Stevenson. Wearing number 5, Tiana Johansen. Wearing number 9, Chantel in the flute. Wearing number 10, Kimberly Cantamilla. Wearing number 14, Keomi Ellis. And wearing number 15, Shalana Horst. And now for the Durham Awards.
It'll be interesting to see how both of these teams are going to bounce back. Let's see if some adjustments have been made from yesterday's game. I assume there will be.
Well, you can tell right off the bat, Durham starting fourth year, Carlina Domingo. Georgie Williams was a player of the game in the first game. Second game, they didn't really pass well. She's never really able to get into a rhythm. So they're going with the veteran here, the fourth year setter, Domingo. Which might be her last game. I'm not sure if she's coming back for her fifth year or not.
Yeah, a bit of a different look to the starting lineup for Durham. Georgie Williams was their starting setter for the first game, you mentioned it, and now they're gonna go with their veteran center, Carlina Domingo.
And so that's not in the scouting report. That's not in the scouting report to say Quintanilla is going to hard dump with her right hand into the pot. Right, so Nicholson Clark got caught a little bit there with her hands down. You got to identify front hands regardless of who's setting.
Oh, here's Domingo
There's a
back
slide.
set for Nicholson Clark.
Nice up.
Yeah, great stop there by Horst. And Milling just sending it over, free ball. Let's see what Durham can do. They're going to set up Johansen, and she hit the antenna with that one. Good point for St. Clair. And Shalena Horst will serve now. There's Durham, the dump by Domingo. What a dig by Milling. Now Domingo's gonna set up Johansen. She hits it off the blocks, and great defense by St. Clair. De Vlucht hitting that one.
Good hard swing from De Vlucht. Out of system. Timeout.
And there's the timeout by Durham. And right now what we're seeing is some beautiful defense by St. Clair. Durham setting up their attacks, and they just can't find a hole through this St. Clair defense.
So that's the extra intangible Milling adds, is that extra ball.
That one.
Perfect.
Ellis
tempo ball. Come on.
And they'll get the point on that one. Nice touch there by Ellis to set up the block.
As you can see, Ellis smiling in the back, going back to serve. Perfect tempo left side ball from your middle.
This is served by Ellis. And it's out of bounds. So a point for Durham. And Nicholson Clark will serve now. Here's the serve by Nicholson Clark. It's received by De Vlucht. Quintanilla looking for Jellison, and she sends
ball's
it
out of the slides. So we do want to say, we do apologize. There's a little bit of technical difficulties. You might have not been able to hear us.
Yep.
I'm sure the recording will play after, and you can hear our phenomenal commentary, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Missed out on a couple fun things that we said. However, now it's working. Sorry for...
Absolutely, got it all fixed.
Yeah.
There's a good team we got here.
Now
working hard. That's a ball when the setter's drifting that far. You just, turn and burn from Domingo.
Look at Domingo. Catching St. Clair off guard with that one. And Durham's starting to answer that run that St. Clair had early on.
Showing a lot of composure here, getting their energy back. Again, with Quintanilla going out into 5 to set that ball on her forearms, that's sometimes you just call help and you get a high ball set to your left side from someone else.
Served by Nicholson Clark, received by De Vlucht.
That she kept in tempo,
set
though.
Up by Quintanilla, and that tip just out of the reach of Terwilliger.
So that time she was able to get to her hands, put it in system for De Vlucht, and she's able to score.
So here's Quintanilla serving now. Serve is received by Amos, and Durham is going to keep possession. Amos hitting that one awkwardly.
A little miscommunication between the middle and the libero there.
Just a bit of miscommunication there for Durham, and that's going to lead to St. Clair point.
Now you're seeing Durham go strictly to Amos at the libero spot.
Here's Quintanilla serving. Johansen gets that one, and then Domingo for Ormerod. St. Clair read that tip. Quintanilla for De Vlucht now.
Domingo almost got her again.
Domingo almost getting a block there. Bonchef hitting that one, and now they're going to set up Stevenson. Quintanilla
nice
to get to that ball, and then De Vlucht paints the bottom left corner with that one.
Again, this is what you love to see from De Vlucht, swinging high on out-of-system high balls. High and hard with pace.
A nice rally between these two teams on that point. And Quintanilla with an awkward lob on that one, and unable to get a good piece of it, and ends up in the net. And Domingo will serve now. Milling gets the touch on that one, and that's going to be a free ball for Durham. Domingo is going to set up Bonchef, and she gets that one to go.
Right. and you got to hit it with a lot of pace to get it past Milling. That's what she did. Very good swing.
Oh. Good use of the free ball there by Durham to set up a nice attack to get that point. This is Jellison with a nice tip at the net, sending it straight down.
It's a really good 30 run by Quintanilla. It's a little bit off the net, drifting towards the attack line, still forced it, perfect spot. She's able to hard tip it into one.
Here's a serve by Devluck. It's received by Bon Chef. Domingo for Ormerod, and
yeah, Domingo just missed that. She knows she's going to be kicking herself a little bit for that one. She left it a little low for her middle on that 30.
Low. Unable to get good enough height on it. It was a tough shot to make. So now Devluck serving.
Oh.
Sends that one towards Amos, and they're gonna have to send it over. That's a free ball. Milling for Quintanilla. She's looking for Jellison in the middle, and they get it to go.
And there's a hard swing from Jellison. Instead of the hard tip into one, she goes right over top of the block, swings hard.
St. Clair taking full advantage of that free ball. And Devluck will serve again.
And you got a little more height added here with Alexa Armstrong coming into the game.
Oh, there's Johansen getting that one. Domingo looking for Bon Chef, and that'll drop. So a nice point there for Durham. They're gonna put an end to that St. Clair run. And Althea Bon Chef will serve now. Substitutions, Devluck coming out. They're sending in Emily Baden, actually. Jamie Randall coming in.
Perfect pass right off the bat.
Quintanilla for Stevenson, and she got all of that one. You can't blame the libero on that.
The middle didn't close quite fast enough. Stevenson just teed off on that ball.
So now Jellison will serve. Her team up by 5. Bon Chef gets that one. Domingo, she's looking for Johansen. She'll tip at the net, and it'll drop.
Good hard tip through the block. Ball's a little tight. Good hard tip through the block. Find a way to score. I keep thinking in my head, what if Jimmy would have tried this lineup in the semis? He didn't. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, again, Stevenson sending that one straight down.
2 bombs from Stevenson.
Yeah. Quintanilla set her up twice with
and a sub for
nice
service
pass.
and a little more back row
Stevenson
defense
did not
from
miss
Oliverio. Yeah, I keep thinking he might kick himself too. It's unfortunate. Didn't make that switch to go Stevenson on the right, Horst on the left with Devluck.
Yeah, this lineup looking really good for St. Clair, and a good serve there by Oliver Rio.
Oh, what a fix.
Milling gets to that one. They're gonna set up Naomi
that's
Ellis,
just
but
out
she
from
sends it out
Ellis.
of bounds. Ellis trying to catch the sideline there. Too much power behind it. So now it's gonna be Alison Terwilliger with her team down by 4.
You see Milling quarterbacking the defense here.
So by Terwilliger, received by Oliver Rio. Quintanilla looking for Horst. And too much power for Bon Chef to get a good piece of that one. And St. Clair gets the point. And Shalena Horst. So when that one, Bon Chef gets to it. They're gonna set up Johansen here, and good
Milling
read by
got
Milling in great position. Devluck now off the top of the net. Milling for Quintanilla. They're gonna set up Kilmy Ellis.
Ooh, nice
and
dig.
a good dig there by Johansen. They're gonna send it over. Free ball, Oliver Rio for Quintanilla for Devluck. And she sends it out of bounds.
That's a good battle from Durham. Let's see if they can use that energy that they just got from that long rally. Sustain it, keep the pressure on St. Clair. Now see if you can come back and steal this set.
And we've seen a lot of nice rallies so far in this bronze medal game.
This is high quality volleyball.
Johansen
Oh,
just getting unlucky with that one. The tape holding it on Durham's side. And now Keelmate Ellis will serve for St. Clair, but first a timeout called by Durham. First timeout of this set.
That's a good timeout.
Yeah, good timeout. Team down by 5. St. Clair just needing 4 points to close it out.
All right, roles reverse. Similar position last set for St. Clair.
Yep.
They called themselves a timeout, rallied the troops. They had the right rotation. They put a lot of pressure on serving. Were physical at the net. Used that energy to move forward. Now Stevenson has dropped 2 bombs to give them. You could see the bench energy when you hit with that much pace.
You get clean shots like that.
And you get clean shots right to the ground like that. It gives everybody a bunch of energy.
We just saw the replay right there. An absolute bomb from Stevenson.
And from Durham's side, so the other side's going to get energy. You can't get discouraged by that. On the other side, you got to look at it. It's just a point.
Yep.
It's a good shot, whether it's a tip off, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's a point. Move on, move forward, keep your head high, keep your confidence.
Quick reminder that St. Clair went on an incredible run, 7 points in a row to snatch the first set away from Durham. Let's see if Durham can do the same thing here, down by 5.
Right? Something similar. 4 and 1, 3 and 1.
It's a serve by Ellis, received by Bonchef, and it's a tough serve. Yep. That's going to be an ace by Keelmate Ellis. What a big ace to get following that timeout. That keeps the momentum on St. Clair's side. And Ellis will serve again. That one ending up in the net.
All right, 22-17, sorry. See if Durham can go on a run here.
It's going to be Nicholson Clark.
See what St. Clair's doing. They're just leaving Milling. She's having such a good game. They're just leaving her on an island. You take up half the court, we'll take up the rest.
Milling with
still got to
a beautiful dig. That's incredible how she got to that one. Terwilliger for Domingo, for Armstrong, and Milling again playing a great game.
Oh, DeVluck just missed that
one. Yep, DeVluck just unable to get that one over the net.
It's so discouraging though when you run a really good slide. That was one of her best swings of the tournament. And Milling's right there, reads it perfectly, and gets that ball up.
Milling really having a great performance in her final OCAA game.
Unreal pass
for Quintanilla.
And then Domingo got a piece.
Yeah, DeVluck hitting that one off Domingo. No player able to react to that one afterwards.
Yeah, Bonchef got caught, just peeling a little, not inside the court enough. You really want to cut the court off. Back on her heels, and that ball just unfortunately dropped in front of her.
So now Quintanilla will serve. Her team needing 2 points to win the set. She sends it out of bounds. So point for Durham. That gives them a bit of life.
Good lead from Amos. Now we got Fraser back in.
Quintanilla setting up Stevenson, and oh my, that duo has been amazing today. Quintanilla and Stevenson working together for another beautiful play.
Right, and again, he's going to kick himself. This was the extra outlet that they didn't have against Fanshawe.
They didn't start Stevenson against Fanshawe.
You really like to see them switch something up.
And that's how you close out a set, an ace. And the Saints now have a commanding 2-0 lead in this bronze medal game.
As I keep saying that, though, you can't dwell on the past. You got to appreciate what's going on right now. Stevenson's having a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
3 bombs dropped in that set.
Three highlight plays there by Stevenson. And you can't really blame Durham's defense on that. That's just clean attack.
Yeah, when you're in system like that and you get a one-on-one with Stevenson in the middle closing late, and if it's a perfect set like those 3 were, she's going to tee off on them.
Now Durham has their backs against the wall, down 2-0. As we know, though, in volleyball, that's the fun part of it. You can always bounce back from this kind of stuff. They're just going to need to play their A game in these next 3 sets.
Yeah, volleyball, you never get beat by a clock, right? That's why you play best 3 out of 5 as well. Everyone here I know is clamoring for a 5-set match. I know I have been. We haven't been rewarded that way. We've been rewarded with some really high-quality volleyball in the tournament. A lot of intense matches. But we haven't had that 5-setter yet.
Yep.
Still waiting. Come on, Durham.
And Durham has been keeping it close all game. They almost won that first set. Just St. Clair able to have a bit of a higher level of energy when it comes to closing out these sets, and that's been the difference so far.
Yeah, you've seen it a little bit. It's different with the East and the West teams, right? Once they get through their first rotation and you get into the second rotation, for some reason, the West just knows how to play those points, those bigger points, just a tiny little bit better because they've been in those situations before. With you see Mohawk, teams like Mohawk and Niagara, how tough they make it on everyone, right? But it's all high quality volleyball down there, and unfortunately Durham in the East, they dominated all year. They weren't tested too much. They were tested here in Canadore, right? Maybe 1 or 2 5-set matches, but other than that, they've really steamrolled through this East division, and now their backs are up against the wall against St. Clair. Really good West team. Let's see if they can find their composure and battle back here.
And for
give the fans what they want, a 5th set.
For St. Clair, great opportunity. They were left off of the podium last year, and now they have a chance to win a bronze medal in this set. Should be an exciting 3rd set coming up. Let's see if Durham can force a 4th set. If they can't, it's going to be St. Clair with the bronze around their necks. Well, Coach Tony Clark keeping Armstrong in the game to start off the 3rd set. Is Quintanilla setting up Stevenson.
Oh, there it is.
This time they're able.
Oh, he called her on the net.
Oh, they called a net foul.
Great dig from Fraser, though. You got to use that energy now.
And now DeVlucht will serve.
Nice. You see St. Clair's big block up at the net. That's out.
And that goes out of bounds.
That's what you need from Durham, especially in that rotation when they have those 3 in the front court. You need those gifts. Take them and run with them.
Althea Bonchef up to serve now. The serve received by Milling. Quintanilla looking for Jellison.
Sailed the 30.
Hits the director with that one.
We got another magnet brewing. He's all right, he's tough.
Oh, here's the serve by Bonchef. Milling getting to that one. Quintanilla for Stevenson, and
what a cut shot.
A great shot there.
You see that surprise Terwilliger, right? What a cut shot. Right into 2.
Stevenson having a great game right now, showing up.
Showing off her range of shots that she has.
Here's Jellison with the serve. Almost gets to that one. Back set by Domingo, and Terwilliger. Nice job of hitting that one off the blocks.
Oh, she does not back down from a block. Right? I don't see her do a whole lot of off-speed stuff. All of it's hard. I like it. Oh, it's a misser.
And Armstrong hitting that one into the net.
You gotta take your time. You gotta really concentrate. All right, you got lots of time back there. Deep breath before you swing. 3-3 ball game.
Here's Stevenson serving now. Rolls off the top of the net. Domingo looking for Johansen.
There you go.
A nice assist there by Domingo. Johansen.
Really good hard swing. And that's the matchup they're going to go to whenever Quintanilla is in the front court. Just send it over to the left side, and hopefully your left side swings right over top of her.
Here's a serve by Terwilliger.
That's the first miss from the spin serve. That's all right. Don't get discouraged. Yeah, get in there. High five, everybody.
Back-to-back miss serves by Durham. And now Shalena Horst will serve for St. Clair. Their serve is received by Bonchef. But somewhat awkwardly, it rolls out of bounds. So an ace for Horst. And now St. Clair have a 1-point lead.
I don't know how they all get this ball to float this well. Like, it's more meant for spinners, but these float serves are dangerous.
It's a back
it's a really good slide.
Yeah, nice slide there by Nicholson-Clark, but good defense by St. Clair. Now Domingo, she's looking for Johansen this time, and she can't get it to go over the net.
She left it just a little bit inside for Johansen. She tried to tip to fix it and just pushed it into the tape.
Horst to serve again. Johansen gets that one. Amos sends it for Bon Chef, and they'll just send it over. Free ball, Quintanilla looking for Devluck. The tip is read by Terwilliger. Now Domingo for Johansen, that's blocked by Ellis.
You see what they're doing now at St. Clair? They're not even letting Quintanilla block. They're just putting her into tip coverage and letting, oh my gosh, what a shot from Devluck.
Quintanilla doing a good job of setting up her teammates today. They get Devlucked on that one.
All right, and they're just letting Ellis really show off her athleticism here. She's closing 2. She's holding on the middle, and then her ability to close to the left side in tempo. Unreal.
Here's the serve by Horst. Johansen gets to it. Domingo looking for Nicholson-Clark. And Stevenson gets to that one. Now Devluck.
Devluck with a right side ball. See, and now they're starting to do this, what I talked about yesterday. And we're going to see a switch at setter here for the Durham Lords.
Yep, so Domingo coming out of the game, and they're going to send in Georgie Williams. Try to shake things up here. This is Horst hitting that one. Georgie Williams, she's looking for Johansen.
Someone's on the net, yeah.
And a net foul for St. Clair. That'll put a nut.
So what St. Clair did before is they put sorry, I'm blanking on this name. I've said it 400,000 times. Quintanilla on the left, and then Devluck on the right to make a bigger block. Ooh, that's a nice float serve. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I gotta practice more.
A good serve there by Johansen, an ace, and she'll get to serve again. Durham down by 2. And Horst having to get low to get to that one. They're going to set up Ellis, and she just powers that through the block.
Yeah.
Ellis with the kill. Side St. Clair. Ellis back to serve.
So now Keome Ellis will serve. The serve is received by Bon Chef. Georgie Williams sets Bon Chef back up. There's a tip, and Jellison able to get to that one. Now
right, so they have no left side outlet.
She sends it out of bounds.
So they did it again there. It's a good play.
Now Cassidy Nicholson-Clark.
Just didn't work out that time.
Serving for Durham. Horst gets that one. Quintanilla for Stevenson. She'll just tip it over. Now Williams looking for Johansen. Horst gets that one. Quintanilla for Jellison. Block at the net by Armstrong. They keep it going. Good rally here. Williams for Bon Chef.
Got her.
And she gets that one off the block. It goes out of bounds.
Really good swing.
And a good point there for the Lords of that rally. Now they're just down by 1.
Right, in transition now, they're catching Quintanilla. Blocking right side, just send it over to your left side, let her swing away.
Served by Nicholson-Clark.
Oh, you want to see that go over. That was a good run from Durham, though.
Yeah.
A lot more energy. Got themselves back into this game.
Yeah,
here we go.
Down by 4 early in the set. A good run there to answer. They're now just down by 2. Quintanilla will serve now for the Saints. Almost gets that one. Now Georgie Williams back set for Armstrong. The tip and milling there to get to it. Quintanilla now for Stevenson.
Blowing up hands.
And she hits that off the blocks. It goes out of bounds.
And these aren't small blocks that she's doing this to. All right? Left side's a good blocker. Middle's a good blocker. Those are high hands, and she's just blowing them up.
So it's a really good swing. And she's showcasing that today. Johansen for Williams. She's looking for Bon Chef, and Milling just unable to get a good piece of that.
And you don't see that often, right? When she's in position, she doesn't usually let it get outside her body.
And Milling having a very strong game for the Saints.
That's all right, though. You got to show off that you're human once in a while.
So here's the setter, Georgie Williams, and
that's tough to come off the bench in your first serve. You really got to give yourself a lot of room for error.
It's her first set today.
Yeah. So here we go. She's coming in. She's done a really good job. She settled the offense down here.
So now delectable serve for the Saints. The serve is received by Bonchef. Williams
Good 30
looking
run.
for Armstrong. There's a tip. Now Milling looking for Horst,
Got
and
it.
a good block at the net by Armstrong.
Right, what that 30 run does, even if it's a tip over the block, you know it's going to be a high ball to one of the pins. Armstrong's able to load up on it, and you can see her clamp down on that left side ball.
So now Bonchef will serve. Horst gets that one. And continues going to set Horst back up. Bonchef gets to that. And
Oh,
then,
2 balls.
Yeah, a quick swing there by Terwilliger. And
Oh,
the
they
block.
got her.
And they
So
finally
there's
got the block
Armstrong,
of
right?
Stevenson.
There's Armstrong starting to show it. She's reading the sets a little better. Closing really well to the pin.
Durham playing with some good energy right now. And Bonchef will
We
serve.
want 5. We want 5. As the crowd goes crazy. Oh, it's a perfect pass from Milling. Now
That's a
she's one-on-one. That's a good
Hit
tip.
by
Oh,
Stevenson
Armstrong.
this time. And yeah, good play by Armstrong. Now Johansen sending it over. Is Quintanilla. She's looking for
That's
Horst.
good. Oh, what an up.
Oh, great dig by Bonchef. Now Williams for Terwilliger. She's
Ah,
blocked. And no one there to
Bonchef
react
got
to
caught.
that.
That's all right. You put a good run together. You're playing with a lot of energy. Just because you lost that point, just keep this energy high. Keep the confidence high. You're still in a good rotation. Regardless of what you're getting here, St. Clair's got a big block. That's out.
Yeah, and that'll
Right?
go out.
St. Clair's really got to not donate those points. Whenever Quintanilla's in the back row, you really got to take advantage of that St. Clair and really let your big physical net presence do its job.
Now Alexa Armstrong with the serve. Ellis gets that one. Quintanilla for Stevenson, and oh.
Again. Right? So Bonchef read her a little bit inside. She sold out. Just tipped off the block a little bit and caught her up high on the right shoulder. That's good defense, though. Putting your body on the line. Put your chest behind it. You love to see that as a coach.
Oh, here's the vlog. My bad. Oliver Rio serving now for the Saints. Johansen gets that one. Now Williams going to serve Johansen
one.
back up,
That's out.
and it'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, Jessica's having a much better game today.
Johansen,
Much better. At least
a good
doubling her
option
points, at
for
least.
Durham today.
Already.
Now Alison Terwilliger will serve.
Moore's in system, though. You see St. Clair's service pressure hasn't been quite like Humber's was.
A very good serve by Terwilliger. Milling able to get that one. And
That's
then
in. What a
Horst
shot.
With a beautiful shot, painting that bottom right corner.
Little thumb up shot. Right into the deep corner and one. Thing of beauty.
So following that shot, Horst to serve again here. Johansen into that one. And then Nicholson Clark forced to send it over. Free ball, Quintanilla.
Oh, she got the slide and the solo block.
And now Ellis, a tip at the
No,
net.
you're not allowed to do that.
Yep, that's 2 touches there.
This is Durham's defense, right? This is what you love to see. Selling out on balls. Who cares if it hits you in the chest? Putting your body on the line.
Now Johansen serving. Ellis gets that one, and there's the dump. Good read by Fraser. Williams looking for Bonchef, and
Another one.
now drop. So great answer by Durham. They fought back point by point, and now they finally tied the set up.
This is the defensive energy leading to transition offense. All right, this is when Durham's really at their best. Feed off that energy.
Served by Johansen, received by Horst. Quintanilla
The
looking
slide,
for the
they
rookie
read it well.
Ellis,
Got her
and,
again.
yeah, a very good read there. So a good run now by Durham, and they finally take their first lead of this set, up 16-15.
So they're selling out on Ellis right now and selling out on that slide. Oh, I just missed that. That's all right. It's a good run. You got yourself the lead. Now it's tied. Keep going with that energy. Side out right here.
A very close third set. Now Keomei Ellis will serve,
Missed it.
and she'll give the point right back. Now one ending up in the net. And Cassidy Nicholson Clark, first team All-Star in the East. She will serve for Durham.
As you see, Chris Wilkins, 2003 Coach of the Year, walk in front of the camera.
Yep, getting ready for that big gold medal game. It starts at 5:30. There's Johansen for Williams. She's
Nice
looking
set
for
right to
Bon
the pin.
Chef, and Milling just unable to get to that one. Very nice attack by
So
Durham.
Georgie's come in and done a really good job of keeping things in tempo and in system.
And yeah, I have to say that substitution definitely.
And sometimes it's not even on the setter, right?
helping. Yep.
Doesn't matter when a new setter comes in. Sometimes it just relaxes the serve receive a little bit.
Yep.
You saw it last night when Domingo came in and she had a good run. She had a really good run. Durham's serve receive settled in for a little bit. And now you're seeing them feed off that energy.
Yep.
Right? They've got their confidence back up too. Now let's show that composure. Right? St. Clair's going to come back out here and swing on hard on some balls. You just got to keep defending, keep putting your body on the line.
And Durham actually looking like quite a different team since that Georgie Williams substitution. They went on that nice run. They're now up by 2, and kind of what we want to see. It's always fun when it's a close game, and that's what it's been all day. Durham up by 2 in the late moments of this third set, trying to force a fourth one here. Quick pace to this third set as well. That was the first time out.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth.
And a good serve by Nicholson Clark.
Really good. Free ball.
And free ball. Let's see what Durham can do here. And Terwilliger unable to get a good touch. And there's the dump. Good reaction by Nicholson
Don't
Clark.
love that dump from Quintanilla on that one. You got a free ball, you got to set up your offense.
And a block by Williams.
It's inside, fix it, recycle, good.
Good rally here between these two
Good
teams.
pipe run.
Yep. Johansen in the middle. Milling gets that one.
Milling again. Oh, got her!
A big block by Armstrong. So a huge point there for Durham on that rally.
Playing with more confidence, I like it.
Yep. They're showing that they're not out. They're a very good team, and they can make this comeback happen. Here's a serve by Nicholson Clark, and it's an ace.
See, there's Nicholson Clark's confidence right there. Right?
Beautiful
Lots
serve.
of energy.
And that ball had a very nice spin on it, died right in front of Milling.
We want 5.
And now a 4-point lead for Durham.
We want
5.
What?
We want 5.
The crowd's going crazy. We want 5 sets, everybody.
A very good bronze medal game. If you're Durham, it's all about closing out this set. They were in the same spot in the first set.
Very true.
And St. Clair called the timeout and went on that huge point streak.
So now they're out. Now they're out of timeouts.
Yep. Durham still has 2 timeouts.
So Durham's going to be able to take away any runs, 2 3-point runs with a timeout.
And they just got to play like they've been doing.
Lots of energy.
Yeah, they've got a lot of energy right
It's
now.
a lot of fun to watch.
Georgie Williams has been doing a great job coming off the bench, setting up her teammates well.
Huge. Yeah, she got her opportunity. Came in, settled everything down. She's playing very well.
Ready to resume action now. Nicholson Clark at the line. Her serve is received by Horst. Quintanilla with a dump and a good dig by Terwilliger, and they're gonna send it over. Good play there to keep that rally
good
alive,
swing.
and then
Great grab from
Yep.
the camera guy.
a good swing there. St. Clair gets the point coming out of the timeout, and now Quintanilla will serve. Almost getting that one now. Williams for Armstrong. She
Someone's
hits it
on
off
the
the
net.
blocks, and a net violation. Point for Durham.
And again, even if your middle's not scoring off that ball, that's going to be tough to recycle when she's swinging like that, right? The first touch is going to be just to get the ball up somewhere in the air, and then they're going to have to run a pin out of it. Nice serve.
Yep, good serve by Williams. They're going to set up
High tip.
Stevenson, and a beautiful tip by Stevenson. to get that over the blocks. Now DeVlucht serving for the Saints. Her team down by 3. Serve received by Bonchef, but it'll end up going out of bounds.
That's
so an
a tough
ace.
one. You can see the movement on that ball. DeVlucht can't bail them out here with a missed serve. This is going to be very tough for Durham to score in this rotation. Quintini in the back.
The serve by DeVlucht almost gets that one, but it goes right over the net, and Jellison's there to tip it down for the Saints'
That
point.
might be a timeout there, yep.
And there's the Durham timeout, so looking a bit like the first set. Saints answer with a big run at the end.
Yeah, you called it.
Now they're just down by 1.
They're back in this exact same rotation that they came back in. I think you really got to put the ball as much as you can to DeVlucht in the back. She has settled down defensively, but you just got to put that ball on her. You got to realize that she's in 6 back. You're not going to hit it at milling. Quintini is pretty good on defense. You're going to have to go with DeVlucht. Just put a hard spin into 6, and then you live with transition offense. First things foremost, though, you got to take care of this ball. You got to get a decent, at least a 2 pass here from your serve receive.
So Durham sees their lead vanish and cut down to just 1 now. Exciting volleyball in this bronze medal game. Durham trying to force a 4th set.
That was a good sub by Tony Clark early. Armstrong's come in and played with a lot of energy. Have been really physical at the net. She's got 3 solo blocks so far.
Good serve there by DeVlucht and almost with a good dig. Bonchef
Milling's not the one you want to go after.
And now they're going to set up Stevenson, and she gets it to go with the tip. She's on fire today, making a lot of big plays for the Saints, and they just tied it up following the timeout. A big run right now by the Saints. I believe that's 6 or 5 points in a row to tie it up at 21.
Yeah, and Haley Bickle will come into the game here. And she bailed them out.
Yep.
She bailed them out of that rotation. Let's see if Durham can take advantage.
So that puts an end to the run, and it's what you mentioned. You don't want to put an end to runs with serves like that. Now Durham have a 1-point lead, and Bonchef gets to serve. Horst gets that one. Now Quintanilla, she's looking for Stevenson, and she does it again. Coming up huge for the Saints. She's been one of their better options today.
That's unfortunate. She wasn't part of the rotation really coming in to the tournament. You really, just the way she's playing, right? She might have not played this way against Fanshawe. You never know. And you're just appreciating what she's doing right now, but would have been nice to see her a little bit more in Fanshawe.
Now it's the rookie, Bailey Mayu, serving, and her serves led to that amazing streak by the Saints in that first set. Let's see if she can do it again for them. Almost gets that serve.
Perfect
Georgie
pass.
Williams looking for Johansen, but she sends it out of bounds. But look at this, Saints coming all the way back. They now have the lead, and they're 2 points away from a bronze medal. Served by Mayu, good once again.
Perfect pass.
Williams
Yeah,
looking for Armstrong, and she gets it to go with the tip. A big point there for Durham.
And again, even if they dug that ball up, now you're in some really good transition offense.
Now tied at 23. It's the race
And so
to 25.
if you're thinking Tony Clark should sub out here, you can. You've already used your sub to sub in Armstrong, so you got to live with her serve here. Just put it in. Perfect.
Yeah, good serve there by Armstrong. Here's Quintanilla. She's looking for Stevenson again. Georgie Williams gets that one. Now they're going to set up Johansen. A tip at the net. Quintanilla got that
Stevenson.
one. They're looking for Stevenson again. This time they block her.
She's got to really fix this ball across.
Horst, and good play by Horst. Williams now looking for Ormerod. And that's stopped. And that there's a tip by Johansen. Good rally right now. Both teams
good swing
battling
from
it out,
Horst.
and that's gonna. And it's Horst getting a big point now. And the Saints are 1 point away from the bronze medal. Final timeout for Durham.
Let's see what Coach Clark here can draw up to run on this offensive set. He subbed out Terwilliger. I'd be inclined to maybe put her back in just as a threat. Maybe 30 away. And then if you get that solo, if you see Georgie Williams get that solo block on the right side, you have Terwilliger's arm swing to try and put this thing home. It's going to take a big swing here, or one of those rallies, one of those transition rallies here for Durham to win this point.
Saints have been very clutch today when it comes to closing out these sets. And it's looking a lot like the first one. A beautiful comeback by the Saints. Will they be able to do it again? They're 1 point away from having a bronze medal around their necks.
Yep. And he's going to stick with Bickle.
This could be the last point of the season for these two teams. And it's going to be Stevenson serving.
So I think the matchup here is Quintanilla's at the front. Let's see if they rotate Ellis all the way out to the left side.
Serving for the bronze medal. Bonchef to Williams. Looking for Johansen. There's a block.
You got to transition out of it.
And they're going to have to send it over. Here's Quintanilla looking for Horst.
Oh, what an up.
Bonchef gets that one to Williams. And almost has to send it over. Stevenson to Quintanilla. Can Horst get the bronze medal? Big block.
Yep. No, she called her in the net. St. Clair's going to win the bronze.
Wow. A weird way to end the game. It looked like Durham had the point.
You never want to see it end on a controversial call like that. Yeah, maybe she brushed the tape just a little bit, but sold out on the block.
A tough way to lose for Durham, and kind of a heartbreaking loss. 2 sets getting away from them.
Yeah, St. Clair showing a lot of composure, though.
Credit where credit's due.
Yep.
St. Clair came out playing extremely well today. A lot of composure, and even when they were down in those sets, they never gave up. Went on huge runs.
What a game from Stevenson.
Yeah, what a game from Stevenson. Took the words right out of my mouth, just about to say that. She was a star for them today, made some huge plays, especially at the end of that third set. So Alison Terwilliger getting player of the game for Durham.
New player of the game from the St. Clair Saints, number 2, Tiana Stevenson.
And no surprise there, player of the game for the St. Clair Saints, Tiana Stevenson. What a game. It seemed like every time she was getting the ball, it turned into a point.
Before we get to the medal presentations, your 2020 OCAA Women's Volleyball Championship All-Star Team. From the Durham Lords, Althea Bonchef.
Yeah, she had a very good tournament.
Yep. Althea Bonchef played really well. Another good game today. She got player of the game yesterday.
And from the St. Clair Saints, the setter, Kimberly Quintanilla.
And the setter, Quintanilla. Getting awarded a great tournament for her. Set up her teammates really well today.
And she spread the ball around. We talked about that earlier. She did spread the ball around. They were able to run middle when they could.
And now for the medal presentations.
And then they got that opened up a little one-on-ones on the pins, like for Stevenson. My gosh. Yeah, absolutely.
And, yep, no surprise there. What a great way to conclude her time in the OCAA. A great final performance by Julianne Milling. Can't ask more from her. She played extremely well all tournament.
Absolutely.
Number 4, Ali Kozak.
So now teams receiving their bronze medals, and you could just see the smiles on their faces. Obviously the goal coming to this tournament is winning gold, but if you can come out with a medal, that's always something to be happy about, and they'll definitely look back on this season and be proud of what they did.
And it's a huge accomplishment for the program. You're trending in the right direction. You have other than Milling, I don't think they have any fifth years. So if they have this team again next year, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah, Kiyomi Ellis and Bailey Mayu, both rookies, they looked great all tournament. So St. Clair's going to be a team to watch in the following years for sure.
Number 12, Lexi Stewart. Number 14, Kiyomi Ellis.
And I think it's safe to say with Kiyomi Ellis, I think we witnessed a star in the making here. Very good player.
Number 16, Jamie Randall. And number 17,
Forrest had a great tournament. Just a threat all the time. Really sound defensively. That was the thing that I noticed there. She picked up her defensive play here in the bronze medal match.
Oh, great season for Coach Jimmy Turk, 5th year with the team. And credit to him, Coach of the Year in the West. Only team to beat Fanshawe this year, and they end the season on a high note with the bronze medal.
Yep. Very well deserved of that bronze.
As well as Caroline Kitch and Scott Clements.
You love to see the team's energy. They really respect their trainers, assistant coaches. They put in so much hard work and dedication. It's nice to see when players have that much energy for their assistant coaches and trainers.
Well, with the bronze medal done, coming up shortly, about an hour, it's going to be the game that volleyball fans have been waiting for, the gold medal game.
63 minutes and 22:21. I'm just going to keep counting the seconds until we get to it, okay?
So, nonetheless, this game might have ended 3-0. But it was tightly contested the whole time. It could have easily been a 5-set game.
Yeah. That second set, St. Clair just established a lot of dominance. Stevenson just kind of went crazy, right? And then Durham did a decent job containing her, but at the end of the day, she blew up too many hands, scored the ball out of system really well. Their serve receive took over a little bit. Milling took over digging. It was just a little too much on that comeback for Durham.
So congratulations to both of these teams on great years. Congratulations to St. Clair winning the bronze medal. That does it for coverage of the bronze medal game. Stay tuned. In a few moments, we'll have the matchup between the two powerhouses of women's volleyball, Humber and Fanshawe, meeting in the gold medal game. Thank you for watching. Guillaume Dubé joined by Charlie Hancock. And stay tuned for the gold medal game.